Good evening, guys, girls. Keith White with yours truly, Rob. And first time we've been on in a couple, 3 weeks, I guess. At
No, we
least a
were
couple.
on.
Well, that's right. We were on me, you. No,
No, we
we
weren't online. No, we were just kind of shooting the breeze
yeah,
on the
yeah,
side
yeah. So
for a
we
little
hadn't been
while.
on live in at least 2 or 3 weeks now.
Yeah,
Got,
yeah.
got big news for you guys. Um, there's going to be giveaways Thursday night. Thursday night, there's going to be giveaways. And when I say giveaways, Keith, we're not just talking about little 10-cent items, are we?
No, we got one of our members to the channel, somebody that comes in here, visits with us quite a bit. Did a lot during our football
yeah, a
predictions and
good
stuff.
friend to the channel because
He's got some stuff that other people that want to attend might be interested in.
yeah, we got second season football. Second season football. If there's seasons or something involved in that, I'm gonna split it up and give a lot of people a lot of chances to win some stuff. You got to be here that night though. He's got different files and stuff for second season football.
Probably some season sets of the team cards and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
Then straight up red, white, and blue racing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you've seen me
play games are pretty quality stuff too. So that's
a couple thousand times.
That's a generous donation.
Yeah. And then I don't think he's giving away the tennis shoes. Now I see the tennis shoes right there at the floor. I don't think he's giving away. That's probably his shoes, but he's giving. I guess giving away these mouse pads. It's the 3, the 9, and the 22 mouse pads. We know 3's Earnhardt, 9 is Chase Elliott, 22.
Most people are probably familiar with the Play Games and the designer Keith Avalon.
Yeah.
We had him on here, 2 months ago, Rob, and
he
was generous enough to give us some time to talk on the channel.
He was on with us for an hour. Keith Avalon, yeah. Then we've got, I don't know what season exactly this is. Lake Speed. It looks like it's an older season set though. Right here in the black, it's tracks and then 2 season sets. I may give that away separate. I don't know.
Now, does that look like some of those cards are yellow? Is that those TV driver cards?
It's exactly right. Yeah, that's TV drivers right there. Yeah.
And then the ones on the top on the other side almost look like they were like a
beige.
Off-white or
right
beige. Yeah.
That's the original TV drivers before.
Okay, then now they made them more of a yellow color.
Yeah, before he went to the yellow stock. So a lot of people now, what they're doing is using yellow plastic to slide it in there. That way, on one side, white on one side, clear on one side, yellow on the other. And that way, when they put it in there, it shows up just like, TV driver that way. Yeah. And couple seasons, 2018 looks like another season. And I don't know the other season right here, but it's got 2018 Atlanta.
I was surprised how small those little driver cars are.
Oh, yeah, they are.
They're tiny.
They are small. And 1999 Atlanta, so I guess it's one of them's a 1999 set. Pro set, Buckshot Jones, Dale Jarrett.
Buckshot. Was it Buckshot Roberts on the Young Guns movie?
I don't know. Never saw it. And then this is a 1990s Stars with Rick Mast. So it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff we're going to give away that night. What I want is this.
What does the who was the great driver of the 90s? The young guy, Gordon.
Jeff Gordon.
What does his car? What kind of traits and stuff do they give him? Do you know?
They gave him like 5 gas pedals.
So almost everything hits him.
Jimmy Johnson, Richard Petty back in
Plus
the
he's
70s.
a gold trophy or platinum trophy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Number 8, A pit crew. Yeah. Yeah. So he qualifies well almost every race unless he has problems. Problems with the car or something.
So unless somebody swaps with him in the last couple laps or something, he's going to be right
tough to beat.
Much. Yeah,
tough to beat.
Mm-hmm.
The 99 season set had Dale Jarrett, and he was a champion that year.
Was that the interstate car?
No, Dale Jarrett was racing the Quality Care Ford, the blue number 88. Check it out. 5 gas pedals, 3 brake pedals, all 6 traits, and a double star trait.
Wow.
And a pit crew, fast pit of 11, escape of 10. So he didn't even wreck or nothing that year. I mean, that's just nuts.
But was he the guy that originally had the interstate car?
Yes. Yeah. He was racing the interstate batteries number 18 for Joe Gibbs. He left there, and he went to the 28 car for a short time for Robert Yates, and then he ran the 88 Quality Care Ford.
And that's when he had his best racing was in the.
That's the one championship he won. Yeah, I'll show it. I'll show you a picture of it. Photo of 88 Quality Care Ford Dale Jarrett. Let's see if we can find a picture.
Do we have any viewers in here, Rob?
Huh?
Do we
have we got a couple of people here. I don't know who all.
I don't have my YouTube up, so.
Yeah, I got you. I'll show you a picture of the car right here. I got a picture of it right there. Here it is. There's the car he won his championship with.
Oh, okay.
Sharp looking car. Mm-hmm. But on the front of it says Ford Quality Care. Tim's here with us.
Hey, Tim.
If he likes joining us,
I don't see you around too much.
Well, yeah, I hadn't seen him in a while. Ford Quality Care. That's a car there. That's a sharp looking car. I don't know if red numbers really highlight the blue car as good as some number. White might do it a little better. I don't know, but still. Hey, send me an invite. Sure, certainly. Good deal.
You and
very cool. I hadn't seen Tim in a while, and in fact,
Michael and I ought to do a wrestling show once in a while because I think it seems like a lot of your channel visitors like to listen to that.
Yeah,
I can't contribute anything to that, but I know you and Tim.
Yeah,
Michael,
I've got the wrestling. I've got the wrestling game on here too. The one that I ended up buying. I sent that to Tim. I hope he got it. So we'll give him a few seconds.
Of course, I kind of like. I was never into wrestling. I kind of like watching you play the game. Was it the Phil Singer or something?
Oh yeah, Legends. Wrestling card
I kind of like watching you do that.
Yeah. I need to get that back out. I got a bunch of cards over here. Yeah, I need to.
For me personally, I mean that's your wrestling game that I like to watch. Unfortunately, Slam Wars doesn't really do much for me. But
Slam Wars doesn't do a lot for me either. But I've actually got the other one too, to where it's like a video, not a video type game, but it's a game where they're rated different ways and stuff. Yeah. And I bought that game, and I've had that almost a year now. Tim hasn't here yet. Let me send him another invite. My computer is so running slow. I'm gonna end up after the draft. I'm gonna have to go get it cleaned up again. Let's see. Let me try it again, Tim. All right. Second try. Second attempt.
Rob, Tim sent you an email. He said maybe he needs you to follow that one for the link or something.
He sent me an email. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. All right. Well, let me go back to my email. All right. He sent me an email. All right.
All right. Hey, buddy. Hey.
Oh, okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's try that.
My little buddy, huh? Yeah. been sitting on my chest most of the night since I got home.
Ah, okay. I gotta write this down. I may have actually got it to work for me and don't even realize it.
They don't want to see that.
All right. We got you, Tim. We got you, bro.
They give you a different one?
Yeah. He sent me a different email.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah. So any of those folks looking to contact Tim has switched emails. So, and it is not available to give out. Okay. I must have used this one before because let's see. Let's try it. All right. Let's see if that works. That's why it didn't work. It actually probably went through or did whatever it's supposed to do. Yeah. You folks out there, if you're watching this video on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, doesn't matter. Email me. All right. This is the email you will send it to. I'm going to give it one time and one time only right here. rwkinsler67@gmail.com. I think that's right.
I think that's right.
Yeah. Now, I want your name. I want your address. Don't need your phone number. Right? Name and address. Full first name and last name and address. Then I want you to go 1 through 10 and give me the picks. Number 1, this is who I think goes first. Number 2, doesn't matter. I don't care what team. They're going to be trading all night long. We know that. Here comes Tim. Good evening, my friend.
Hey, Tim.
No, he's not wearing. He's got to cover up the shirt. You know, he's got to put.
Oh no! We got it's still allowed here.
Been a while since we've seen you. Missed you.
We can't hear you, Tim.
No, I think we got it. He's on quiet.
You're right. You cannot hear me because my mic was muted.
But now we can. How you doing, my friend?
Oh man, like Wednesday I was sick because I was coughing and hacking because of the weather change. This type of thing. However, after 80 milliliters of Robitussin, hopefully that's the reason why I'm speaking better.
You sound great.
Yeah.
Sound great. Now, is it because of this pollen on the trees, or are you guys still getting snow?
Well, we got snow Tuesday of either this past week or the week before.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It was 84 here today.
Yeah, we're getting that tomorrow and Sunday. We're getting upper 70s, maybe low 80s.
Keith has been that
right back to winter.
Yeah. And then back to winter.
And then back to winter or spring, whatever.
How warm's it been down your way, Keith?
It got up. It was warm today. It got up in the 80s.
Yeah, it did here too. And it wasn't a lot of breeze. I actually loaded up the golf clubs, Darson. Yep. Go play golf. I got in the SUV and I knew I had to take something. I had something for eBay. I had to send off of Funko Pop. If you don't know what it is, folks.
Yep.
It's a little square box. I don't know. But anyway, I had some. I had one anyway. And somebody bought it. So I ended up sending it off to Louisville, Kentucky. And as soon as I got out of that post office, I'm like, damn, it's hot out in the sun, and I haven't even gotten to the first hole yet. So I said, screw it. I went and bought me a bottle of water, and I drove my ass back home. I said, nope, I didn't shoot under par or over par today.
Your blood is not thinned enough to start walking or karting 18 holes.
I wasn't even going to ride 18 today. Hell no. I was just like, I got this black shirt on. I'm like, okay, it's time for the white.
Yeah, Tim, there must be something to that because it seems like every year, the first time it gets up in the 80s or low 90s,
it's really hot.
It seems so hot, and then later in the year when it's over 100 degrees and it doesn't.
Our bodies are adjusting to it because think about it now. Tim, I'm sure now, even when he goes out now, if it's 35 degrees in the morning time, it's probably not that damn cold to you.
No, it still is.
Oh,
it still is.
It still is. It's not as cold to me right now. Now, we've got our air on tonight. which is so stupid because one day we have a heat on, next day we got the air on. I hate turning it on and off, on and off. I hate doing that shit. But we came home. We went to Subway. I got me a steak and cheese tonight. That thing was good. So Subway, shout out to you. And got home, and I had that ceiling fan going, but that's it. You know, I come in here at 78. I'm like, yeah. And she said, well, turn the air on if you need to. I said, we might not have to. So let me let the little screen door open, you know, from a porch. And third inning of the ball game, it's still 78. I said, okay, I give. Let's throw the air conditioning on. So that's what we're doing. Tim, did you hear about the giveaway you got going on through Matt Sharver?
No.
All right. First 10 draft picks this Thursday night coming up. People are going to give their name and then their address, and then they're going to go number 1, who I think is going number 1, number 2. Doesn't matter what team. But Matt has generously – he must be giving up a lot of just giving up playing a lot of games, because this is what happened. Let's see. Let me read. Need your address again. Going to send you more stuff for giveaways. All of my second season stuff and all of my red, white, and blue racing. Each of these card holders for red, white, and blue racing holds 2 different seasons of cards. Going to try and send them tomorrow and some other stuff. So for giveaways. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. He sent me pictures. And even some what do you call it? Mouse pads.
Right.
Mouse pads. So
pretty slick.
Yeah, they are pretty cool looking. And then the red, white, and blue racing game. I mean, you can look at it and tell he kept it in immaculate shape. And then
this is my wonderful
second season. That's your wonderful mouse pad.
Yeah.
Mine is
I don't
missing.
really even
So
use the external mouse,
use
although the laptop mouse, or the whatever constitutes the mouse, does not right click very well.
Oh, no good right click, huh?
Yeah, not really good for right clicking. So
okay.
When I wanted to open up 2 folders so that I could move all my 2007 hyperfast scoring that I'm using to fill in records for other teams, it's like, let's just use the mouse. And I'm using let me see if I can pull this out right here.
How happy are you so far with the Guardians change and, well, the way they're playing and the way they've been accepted in Cleveland?
I use a trackball mouse myself.
Yep, and that's what I use too, but I can't find it right now. At least not on me. Okay, so the Guardians thing, I think it's going to take some getting used to. It won't be 100%. Oh, happy, joy! But at least we don't have to chant "Let's go commies."
And they're playing decent, right?
Yeah, they're first in batting average, team batting average. They're first in triples. They're first in runs scored.
Their pitching is not the best, is it?
Well, okay. So here's the problem: their hitting can be tamed after Straw. Quan had that big first week.
Oh, they got Miles Straw. They got Miles Straw.
Yes, they do.
Now they got him from Philly.
I thought he was from Houston, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I want to say he actually came from Philly first, though. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll check it out.
Find my wonderful mouse here.
Miles Straw. You may be correct. You may be correct here. You may be correct. I thought maybe he played somewhere else too, though. Nope, you're right. Just the Astros and Indians, Guardians. Yeah, you're right. I thought he played here, but I guess not.
He could have played somewhere else, but yeah.
That's it. That's only 2 places. Yeah. Yeah. And 5 home runs in his career, but
he's your leadoff guy.
And is he pretty fast?
He could probably steal you about 20 bases.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, Philly's Schwarber just was not working out in leadoff, so they pushed him down the line to 5th.
Right.
And he's starting to hit the ball 4th, 6th, and stuff like that. He's hitting the ball better now. their pitching is just. I'm not sure they don't have the worst pitching in baseball.
Right.
Yeah, they are awful. They really are bad.
Well, so then going back to the Quan thing, I mean, like he wasn't ready for all that attention. Like, he had the 5 for 5 game.
Yeah.
Like a bunch of like hits. He had a great on base percentage. Like, okay, I kind of figured 275 with about 385, 390 on base percentage would be a solid season for a rookie kid. But, they can be had. Like that whole series against the Giants, 3 games, 4 runs.
Yeah. Yeah. The Giants, I'll tell you what, people are saying, well, they did so well last year. They won 100 games and they led the division last year. They can't do it again. I don't think they can do it again. But
right.
Yeah, they don't have Chris.
Not Chris Bryant. They don't have Chris Bryant.
No, yeah, they don't have Chris Bryant.
Gaussman's not there anymore.
Gaussman's gone. They got like 3 or 4 players that's gone. But the one thing, like Tim said, they still have a better than decent pitching staff. I'd say it's top 10 in the major leagues. Is how good it is. It's really a good pitching staff.
Dave Sclafani must have gotten a lot better since going to the.
Is he left?
Is he a red?
I might have been. Is he left-handed?
I would have to assume so. I believe you're right. I think he is.
I think he is. Yeah. I watched him play the other night. Who the hell were they playing? Cleveland.
It could have been, yeah.
Monday night.
Yeah,
Monday
they were
night?
playing Cleveland this week. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched them play, and I'm telling you right now, there it is.
Yeah, fits right into your hand.
Yeah.
So all you gotta do is move your thumb.
Oh, see, I had never seen one.
The first one that I remember using for trackball, I kind of try to hold this level, and so like it was like a square, and like, yeah, and just imagine that little wheelie thing in the middle. How much easier has that made our lives? Even if you're just using a regular mouse, like you can scroll quick and say, "I'm gonna go click, 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 click."
Yeah.
Or you you push the button in, and then and then you just move the mouse down, and it just moves the whole page down.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll be back on now. But yeah, so they're losing to the Yankees 4-1 right now. I had the Blue Jackets game on.
Is Torres going to be there May 1st? Gleyber Torres, is he going to be a Yankee May 1st? They are ripping him a new ass up there.
Is his defense still an issue?
His overall game's not that good right
not
now.
hitting either.
But the thing of it is, they're raising all kind of hell about this and that and this and that. And Joey Gallo's batting a robust 164, something like that. So, yeah.
Rob, he is this generation's Rob Deere. Either home run or strikeout. Yeah.
50 home runs and 70 hits all season long.
Like 220 or 215 or something with maybe 230 if he's having a good year.
Yeah, Rob, like he said, Rob Deere, he could bat 6 times a game, hit a home run, and strike out the other 5 times, and they loved him. They loved him. Oh, Milwaukee.
Yes. Milwaukee and Detroit. And maybe one other team. I don't think so, but.
Yeah.
It seemed like he might have been in California briefly, but I could be wrong. Maybe San
Francisco.
He may have been. He might have been.
But Kingman was probably actually a better overall hitter than him, huh?
Dave Kingman. Yeah, he made some all-star teams because he was very, very underrated defensively. He was a big guy. But he wasn't a bad. I mean, he had a decent arm, not a great arm, but he covered his left field position pretty damn good. One season, would he make 2 errors? Something like that. He didn't make very many anyway. The problem is,
for him.
Yeah, the reason they didn't give him no more than that is because he couldn't cover so much area. But still, if you're not dropping to one, it's coming. I mean, how many times do we still see the guy get the snow cone and pop right out of his glove once or twice a year.
He'd
You
probably
always
be
see it.
the strut equivalent of a 5 like E3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Who's that you was talking about the other day, Keith? You said something about.
Oh, I'm playing with the 1963 American League teams right now, Tim. Harmon Killebrew's in left field is like a 5E5 or something like that. He's not very good out there.
Yeah, he may as well close his eyes and have as good a chance to catch a ball as he does when he opens them. Because and like I say, Kingman was better.
5E4.
Kingman was not that bad a fielder. Not a great fielder. I'm not going to say he never won a Gold Glove or nothing. He was never going to do that. But he held on to position for a long time in the National League team, and that says something. Nelson Cruz's defense got to the point that he had to. Somebody said he's going to be a DH now. And that's it.
Yeah, essentially after 2011. Yeah, Nelson, you're a DH now.
Yeah, and he's been there.
I just learned about that Ohtani rule today, where he can still bat even if they pull him off the mound. I didn't know that.
Yeah. How about this?
Sermon's in trouble now.
The first pitcher in the modern era to bat twice in one inning. In the first inning. Twice in the first inning. I found out do you know who it is?
What was the question again?
The one and only pitcher ever to bat twice in the first inning of a ball game.
There's a certain Phillies pitcher that had a tremendous game once. Robert Person.
Oh, okay.
You remember the one game that he hit the grand slam and a 3-run homer and just missed another home run?
Oh, yeah.
He had 2 home runs and then hit a double off the wall, too.
Yeah.
Was he in the 90s or the early 2000s?
Yeah. He was like 97, 98, I think.
Yeah.
Kind of sidearm, swinging his arms around. Any guess, Keith, to that question? The one pitcher in modern day history to bat twice in the first inning.
How long ago was it? At least give me that.
Tuesday.
Was it Ohtani?
Yeah, exactly right. They batted 11 guys first inning the other day. First time it ever happened. Fact is, though, how many times have you? It never had been 18 batters.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
You see, because he bats at the top of the lineup, and they batted around.
I was thinking there might have been one other guy. That
never has happened where nobody's ever batted 18 guys
in one inning.
In the modern era.
Yeah, but I thought there might have been a team that put a pitcher up high in the lineup or something.
Well, La Russa used to bat like 8th, 7th sometimes.
Who is this?
Tony La Russa with the Cardinals.
Especially with the Cardinals, who used to do that. Yeah.
I think Don Drysdale had a really good average once or twice.
Yeah, because I believe he has more home runs than Ozzie Smith in his career.
Drysdale batted 7th a couple times, I think, for him.
Yeah, they don't make. I mean, the pitchers like now we're like, I only get paid to pitch. I don't want to get hit. All this other stuff.
Yeah.
Like they took pride in what they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back then, because I mean, not saying that there's
not that long ago. Do you remember a guy about this big around named Bartolo Colon? He could actually hit the damn ball.
Actually, the one bigger guy that could hit was the Zambrano from the Cubs.
Oh yeah, Carlos Zambrano.
Yeah.
He batted left-handed.
Yes,
he batted left-handed.
He won the Silver Slugger Award at least 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there were times where you didn't want to walk. Like, you better not walk that number 8 batter.
And coming up, probably beginning of May. That's what I'm figuring. Maybe a week after the NFL draft.
1960. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rob.
That's all right. I got a question that I'm gonna pose to everybody. Everybody that's a guest and everybody that's in the room. If you could only have Ohtani pitch or play the field and hit, which would it be for a whole season? You had to go one season, and all you can do is either have him pitching or hitting. I think it'll be very interesting because I think it's the first thing you always think of is this guy can hit 40 home runs, but you watch him pitch. He's not a slouch on the mound. The other night, he went the first 4 2/3 innings. He had 10 strikeouts. Yeah. 4 2/3.
It's not as good as that Japanese kid throwing 17 consecutive perfect innings and then got pulled after the 8th perfect inning in the second start.
And where was
it's in Japan.
In Japan.
He's in Japan, but still, I don't care what level you play.
Yeah, I don't in Little League. If you can do that, if you can do that, it's impressive. Now, did he turn down a major league contract, or do you think they're like May, June? We're gonna see this kid over here. Is that what we're thinking? I
don't know if they can do mid-season transfers between NPB, Nippon Pro Baseball, and Major League Baseball. I think once there's a transfer window in the off season,
yes,
and after that, closed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of like soccer, a soccer transfer window. Okay.
1965 Drysdale, 130 at bats. He batted 300. Had an OPS of 839.
Hit 8
7 home runs.
7. Okay, I thought it was 8. Yeah, it knocked in like 30.
19 RBI.
19. Okay, 19 RBIs.
Well,
okay, I thought it was more than that.
I'll have to pull up the infamous Mike Hampton season.
Oh yeah. Was that with the Rockies?
Might have been an Ast. Well, let's see what was.
I believe it was with the Rockies. I believe Mike Hampton was with the Rockies.
He was with them, but this was maybe when he. Let's see his good hitting stats here.
Yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, you folks just joining me now. I gave my email address earlier away in the video. We're going to be giving away red, white, and blue racing. We're going to be giving away second season football. We're going to be giving away seasons of red, white, and blue racing. We're going to be giving away mouse pads.
Rob, something I meant to ask you earlier. What did you think of that Mike Tyson thing on the airplane?
Somebody wanted to get in a fight with him.
Well, somebody was bothering him from a seat behind him and threw a water bottle at him or something. And Tyson stood up and kind of punched him a few times.
All I can say is this about it, and this is the way I look at it. Anybody dumb enough, how do I say it? If I've got somebody on the other side of the airplane, 4 seats away from me, let's say he's 6'7", and let's say he weighs 300 pounds, and I don't care if he's got a ponytail down to his ass. I ain't going to go after him and go say, because I'm scared that he may throw me through the fucking fuselage of the plane and stick my ass. Hell no. What
Rob, have I ever told you the story about being on the same flight with Chris Carter, the wide receiver?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Shoot it out there. Go for it.
All right. So 2009, I went a vacation to the Bahamas, and me and my buddy Scott went. And so the flight is from the Bahamas to Fort Lauderdale, because that's where Chris Carter is from. Well,
okay.
So we're flying back to Cleveland because his son Duran was playing at Ohio State, and they were playing Toledo at the Brown Stadium. And I kind of look around. I kind of notice him. He's got sunglasses on. I'm like, don't think I really want to go up and say, "Hi, Chris, can I get your picture?" Like, he's got that stare sometimes. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy if you catch him in the right situation. And I wasn't going to say anything about, Duran and his playing abilities. I'm like, look, I hope you have fun. Hope Duran has a nice game. But
was he by himself, or what was he?
Yeah, he was by himself. But he had like an Ohio State polo on, and like I think he was still working for ESPN at the time, so he was still doing kind of, he probably went from Fort Lauderdale to Cleveland, and there was probably going to fly to wherever the nearest airport to Bristol is to be part of the NFL show on Sunday.
Right. I got you. Yeah. So it's been about 10 years ago since, and you went to the Bahamas.
Yeah,
How'd
2009.
you like it? How'd you like it down there?
It was. I'm glad we went in. This was about mid-September because it was still 90 degrees, but I still enjoy my little 60, like upper 50, mid 50s to lower 60s in the fall here.
Yeah.
Like, just, I mean, for a 5-day getaway, you know, we were at the main hotel, the Atlantis. So, you know, you got plenty of pools. You can go to the ocean if you want. There may be a
casinos there. Casinos there too.
Oh, definitely. Unfortunately, I did not know how to play craps at the time, so I just sports bet. Been a lot more fun. Maybe lost a lot more money if I knew how to play craps.
Oh yeah.
Because I got lucky. The first time I did learn was at a $5 table at the Orleans.
Oh,
so it was like low risk, you know.
We got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did pretty good last night at the casino. Let's see what's Matt got saying to me here. Come on, Matt. Can't just finish dinner with wife and taking daughter to a sleepover. And then I'm probably going to pass out when I get home. Okay, Matt, we got you. If you're watching this live right now, Matt Sharver going to send me a bunch of stuff. So he's going to mail it out tomorrow. He wants it here before draft day. So that's what we're going to do. Your name, address. Email it to me and go 1, 2, 3 all the way to 10. And then the first person that has their 10 draft picks selected that on selection night of the draft, you'll win something. You'll get first pick, then second pick, whatever. And then we'll go on. And then also below that, if you want to, number of quarterbacks that are going to be taken in the first round of a draft. Could be. So I've got people telling me none, and I've got people telling me 5. So it's going to be such a wild night. It really is.
So the Browns do not have a first round pick.
They don't have a first round pick, and are they going to end up getting one and trade Baker Mayfield?
It might be the only way. However, I would love to see Cleveland Bars just turn the thing off. I know they'd be shooting themselves in the foot because God knows that brings a lot of groups, you know, and you know they'll have their
Is it in Vegas? It's in Vegas too.
Yeah, and Kuiper's not going to be there in person because he's not vaccinated.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kuiper will be remote.
Wow.
From his home, I think.
Now, Keith hit me with something the other night. It was 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a few more than that. How are you feeling about this situation? Toronto can come to the U.S. and play.
Mm-hmm.
But if we go to Toronto and you're not vaccinated, you can't go there and play.
Well, I mean, that's their government. They can do what they want.
I understand that, but still, that's within the realm of MLB type stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
That, to me, I think it's bullshit. I think it's total crap.
But do they have an alternate rule about if you have a negative COVID test within a certain range?
No. You've got to have
I think there should be like.
No, you got to have the shot. You got to have the shot and the booster both.
Yeah, you think MLB would step in and say, "Well, then Toronto, you got to play your games down here in the States or something," you know?
Yeah.
Well, because
don't forget when who was that they were going to get the other year? Was it Donaldson? They were going to go after, and he said no, I will not get the shot. Now, since then, I think he may have gotten it when he went to New York because.
At one point, they were real close to starting the season without, hey, if you're not vaccinated, you can't play in New York.
Yeah.
And then finally, they made the thing where, okay, well, you can.
You don't have to be. Yeah. Here lately, a lot of things have been relaxed. Airplanes, you don't have to wear. You don't have to wear them on the plane now.
No, you do. They've extended that at least until May 8th-ish. But Florida is the one that took it to court and abolished it.
Oh,
so it's
I know you can fly to Richmond International. You don't have to wear a mask now.
Yeah.
No. You don't. I don't know. I know at stadiums you don't have to wear masks.
No, because it's outdoors.
Yeah.
Ours
and then basketball arenas you don't have to wear them
unless you're in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia. Yeah, that's right. They just went back to it. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they're going to go by hospitalizations more than infections, because, like, I mean, that's going to be the bigger crisis, is how many people go to the hospital. I mean,
right.
Okay, you can have the thing, but if
you're able to sit at home for 10, 15 days, be away from everybody, kind of like me and Darla did at Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were here Christmas and New Year's, and I came on live a couple of times when I was sick. But and look, folks, if you're watching this right now, I don't want you to take this with a grain of salt or anything. When I had COVID, I've been sicker. Okay? That does not mean if you get COVID, you're not going to feel. Everybody I know has felt different. Everybody I know
it's
felt
not
different.
a one size fits all.
Darlene had an upset stomach. She felt worse. She had pains and shit. Me, I just was laying on the couch going, and I went like 4 straight days and didn't eat. But I was not in pain so much as I was just. I just felt like lurch, and I just felt like. Larry Harris, I have a coworker of mine's daughter just flew out to Utah, and they did not have to wear a mask on the plane. I don't remember what airlines. Yeah. I thought something about Fox News said it was lifted Thursday, Friday, something like that.
It was Monday when the. Go ahead, Keith. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying I don't remember which day it was exactly.
I think it was Monday, because I was looking for it for public transportation. I think they said that they may relax it. Like, it's essentially up to the
I think it's up to the passenger and shit. And to me, I would be like this. I'd have it with me, and how comfortable am I? If I don't have people sitting around me, then I probably would be like, I'll probably
with me on Tuesday.
That's what you felt that day, huh?
Yeah, I took Wednesday off as a sick day. I kind of
hi guys, poor Guardians tonight. So the Guardians must not be doing very well right now.
Rob, imagine you're on an airplane and you had a nature call. And you get out of the laboratory. You killed it in there. You come out the door and Mike Tyson's standing there waiting to go in right after you.
I would just say, look.
I'm sorry.
Please
go to the other one.
I'd be like this. Guess what? You see how look? I felt twice that bad in there just now. Give it 3 minutes and then let it float. Yeah.
But I was
4-1 Yanks after 7, says Michael.
I think it's in the bottom of the 8th. Yeah, it's bottom of the 8th.
Bottom of the 8th now. Okay.
Yeah.
We this week the draft, to me, this is the most wide open draft I've ever seen. Finishing up WWE tonight, says Michael right now. So he must be watching WWE. And then at 10 o'clock, doesn't the AEW come on tonight?
Rampage, Adam Cole versus Tomohiro Ishii is kind of the big deal in the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament, or whatever they're calling it.
I'm gonna pick Cole to win.
I'm almost assured that I could actually spoil the result here if I wanted to, because they take
okay. Don't tell us everybody what it is.
As I've told when I went to AEW, unless it's a special occasion, they'll tape Dark before Dynamite.
Right.
And that'll be shown on Monday of the next week. And then they tape Rampage after Dynamite. So, yes, you are there for a long time. But,
wow. So you're there about 5 hours in.
Yes, you're there from
it's almost like a WrestleMania every week.
Yep.
Wow.
It can be, depending on what city it goes to. Now, they also, I'm sure, they taped the Battle of the Belts somewhere. They might have done a Rampage and Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
So
now let me ask you this one, Tim. Have you ever seen Championship Wrestling from Florida, NWA Battle of the Belts 1, Battle of the Belts 2, and You have got to go back and watch that. That you have got anybody that's ever had watched wrestling at all. Go back and just put in there NWA Battle of the Belts 1. Then watch that. That's like 86 or something. Then, and it's always in Florida. So they always having like hurricanes and shit like that down there. Yeah. And then Ric Flair wrestles. Let's see. Ric Flair wrestles Barry Windham one time, and he wrestled Wahoo McDaniel one time. Michael Peterson says he watches NWA now. Yeah, NWA is pretty good now, especially with Matt Cardona as a champion. He's a real good champion.
They've found their niche. They know what to do to save as much money as possible. And they got the right guy right now.
When they do their pay-per-view, they find a small enough venue to where they can house 3,000 or 4,000 people. If they can sell that many tickets, doesn't cost them that much to rent it. And then if you want for $10-15, you can get the pay-per-view off of the Fight TV or whatever, or you can watch it live, on television. At $49.95, I think, for a year or whatever. So it gets you all of them anyway. So and they've got some good wrestlers, man. They really do. The women's champion Camille, Kaylee Farmer's her name. She's from down around Durham, North Carolina.
Right.
Excellent women's champion. I actually think she's the best women's champion out there, even better than Flair's daughter. I think she is anyway. Well, I really do. She just he and his wife is all over Impact in NWA, GCW.
Yeah, Game Changer Wrestling's another one that's found their niche. Well, it's nice when you got out of the two main ones, the second company is actually allowing their stars to be the independent contractors that they're supposed to be.
Like AEW does that.
Yeah. Like Moxley go to GCW.
Right. He goes up in Jersey and wrestles all the time up there, and he's a star there. He is he's a champion up there.
I wouldn't doubt it. But
I think he is. I think he's a champion.
And like Thunder Rosa has made so much better of a name for herself by doing all the indie shots.
Yes. So is Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks has done that. He was in NWA. He went over to he wrestled for Ring of Honor when they were still owned by Sinclair. Then he went to Impact for a short time. Then he jumped up to the GCW. Then he went to Major League Wrestling. You ever heard of that?
That's Court Bauer's.
Anytime you can jump from one to the other and be seen. You don't have to win. Be seen, and let people know. Guess what? I've got the moves, man. I've got the moves. Then once Tony sees you or once Vince sees you, it's sewn up. Then it's just that's the way it's rocking. That's the way it goes.
Well, I think that the thing is that it's the Andre the Giant syndrome. You didn't want to keep him in one territory for so long because then he'd wear out his welcome.
Right.
So they moved him. Because
Andre the Giant, they could not put him. That's somebody you couldn't put over so many times. I mean, come on.
Right.
Hulk Hogan couldn't beat him 20 times in a row. It just Camille is good. Ring of Honor versus New Japan in June, Chicago. Oh, okay.
So, but they're doing AEW versus New Japan. It's AEW versus New Japan in Chicago.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think some Ring of Honor guys.
With AEW ROH, I guess.
I like Jay Lethal. Oh man, he is such a good wrestler. I love watching him.
And his new little mouthpiece.
Who's that big guy? Who's the big guy? Was he actually drafted by NBA or some shit?
The Indian guy.
Yeah. I have never seen him.
Let's see here.
He's one big dude, man.
His debut fell a little flat, though.
Yeah.
You can't go lights out for a guy that's 7'6".
No. He's got to go up against this Brian Cage dude. That's who they need to put him up against.
Well,
or they're gonna have to put him up against some big son of a bitch.
He was drafted the 52nd overall in 2015 and played for. Well, he played in the G League for probably the entire time.
Did the Spurs draft him?
No, the Mavericks did.
Mavs. Okay, it was down south. I knew it was.
Yes, it's Satnam Singh. That's a lot of the names, unfortunately, India, because Greg Khali's name is Dilip Singh.
Yeah, but this is actually his real name.
Yeah, and it's smart not to try to use Dilip, because they'll say delete.
Yeah.
They'll make up something,
Oh yeah, they'll right. But any of them that can use their real name, they want to do it. They want to do it that way. If they can have the, stuff brought out, their action figures and shit, that's all.
So
good.
here's a funny thing I just saw short on. So Chris Benoit's son, David, his middle name is Christopher. David Christopher Benoit. He could legally wrestle as Chris Benoit.
Wow.
I would advise him not to do it.
Yeah.
But he can do what he wants. I mean, unless he wants to go by Christopher.
Is he gonna be a good? I mean, is he already up and coming wrestler or not? I mean, he's not up there like Pillman's kid, is he?
No.
Now Pillman's kid, he's actually a real deal, I think.
Yeah, well, he had that little thing. I think he might have gained a little too much weight. Partying. And then they had the thing where he was hesitant to do like a springboard spot. And that's how they kind of wrote him off TV. He's going to be back for, I think, next week when they do that 10-man tag.
And then Jerry Briscoe's son, what was his name? Briscoe. Not Mark and Jay, but this is the other guy.
There's another Briscoe.
Yeah, this kid played. This was Jerry and Jack. Well, Jerry's son and Jack's nephew.
Okay.
What was that Briscoe kid's name? He was out of Vegas. He wrestled out of Vegas. What was his name? Damn.
Let's see here. Wes Briscoe?
Wes Briscoe. Yeah. Is he even still a wrestler now? Because he was out there. He was out there in Vegas wrestling. It was a Vegas type thing. Every week he would wrestle. And I'll tell you who all they had. They had the guy that had the fangs. What the hell was his name? He wrestled in WCW before you ever watched it. He came out there. He was part of the Brood. This guy was.
Michael P.S. Hayes?
No. These was the Bloodbath guys. It was Adam, whatever his name is, Adam
Copeland.
You're right. It was him and this guy. What the hell is his name?
Not Gangrel.
The Brood, Brood.
Yeah, there was Gangrel.
Gangrel, Gangrel. That's who I was thinking about. Yeah, he was out there. He was out there in Vegas. He was a champion for a lot of the time. He went by his real name, whatever the hell his name, whatever it was. And then they had Wes Briscoe out there. They had, they had, 5 or 6 really good wrestlers out there, and they would wrestle, and they call it superstars of wrestling or something in Vegas. I loved watching that shit. I don't know if it still comes on or not. I used to watch it a lot, but
so he's engaged to one of the AEW females.
Who Wes Briscoe is?
Yes, Red Velvet.
Oh, okay. I don't know her.
She's I think she part of she's part of frickin' Cargill's crew now.
Oh, okay. And
I still think
at Velvet Sky, she's part of the NWA announcing crew now. And
then the other one is Leva Bates, who I didn't know this until I saw Dave Little's wrestling. Shout out to him.
He's really good.
He's great. Really good.
Yeah.
Said that Leva Bates now does producing backstage. She was the librarian thing when AEW started.
Redhead.
No, blonde.
Okay.
Yeah. Dressed in the kind of schoolgirlish outfit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess she's transitioned to doing the producing now. So okay, hey, that's a nice gig if you can get it.
Very cool. Guys, it's 10 o'clock here on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I wanted to let everybody know one final time now. Thursday evening, we're going to do a giveaway, red, white, and blue race in second season football, along with a lot of the seasons of the NASCAR, along with season tracks and stuff. It's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to give away. What I want you to do is send an email to my email address, rwkinsler67@gmail.com. Give me your name, first and last name, and address, full address. Then give me 1 through 10, and write down just a player that you think gets drafted first, second, third. Don't have to give a team. It's going to be so much trading in this thing. It's going to be crazy. The first person that, and I want them all in by Wednesday. Wednesday's the deadline. Nothing.
Or you could say Wednesday at midnight.
Yeah, Wednesday at midnight. That's it. That way, when I get up,
we'll actually do it 3 a.m. because that way the people on the left coast can.
Yeah.
So Thursday at 3 a.m.
When I get up in the morning, Thursday morning.
There you go.
I'm going to print them out. And if you're not printed out on it, you don't get on it. So
okay.
I'm not getting up till 7 a.m. Eastern time Thursday morning. And 1 through 10, just give them all to me, and as they get drafted, we'll mark through them. The first person that has all 10 players drafted in the first round, we'll get in touch with you about getting to pick what you want, and I'll make sets of whatever. Like I say, my man Matt Sharver is sending me the stuff, and then I'll fix up packs of whatever, this, whatever. I'll let you pick up package 1, package 2, package 3, whatever. So it's going to be more than one person that can win stuff. Okay? So definitely if you're not live with us, if you're live with us, unfortunately you can't win. Keith, you can't win. You can't win. You can sit there and watch.
You already got second season, though.
You already got he's already set. But he can help me give it away anyway. So,
I won't be available Thursday because I'll probably be out playing trivia. So,
all right. And how's pinball going, Tim?
Actually starts tomorrow. There's 2 leagues that are going. One is the quote unquote normal one, but they introduced a new rule that I don't like, where you can mulligan 2 of your scores and try to get better scores. I think that's completely. I don't like it. So there's another one going on that's Saturdays only, starting at 4, 3 games a week. You're pitted. It's match play, so it's 7, 5, 3, 1, depending. So 3 games a week. Trust me, it's a heck of a lot cheaper.
Oh, okay. Michael, no, I want numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Now let me tell you why. If, let's say, for instance, Mike, your number 3 doesn't get picked and somebody else's number 6 doesn't get picked, then what we'll do, 3 is less than, I don't know, me or Keith, we'll let you know before we start.
I guess it'll just be the draft position. I mean, if somebody trades up, then it's still whatever.
But try to get them in order the best you can, Michael, as to who you think gets drafted. So teams have a lot to do with that. I mean, somebody like a Tampa, if they get in the top 10, you're probably not going to be looking at a quarterback. Okay. Yep. We are worried about trades, but the thing is, a lot of trades are going to go down that night. So if you want to, just pick the 10 best players. Do the way you want to. But I want to be live on the channel. So, Michael, you're going to be live on the channel with us that night. You can't win. You're gonna be on the channel with us. You're not gonna win. And if we have extra stuff at the end of the night,
sounds like Rob's trying to keep Michael off the air here.
I don't want to keep Michael off the air. I want him on the air so he can't win nothing. We're gonna get him on Thursday night. He can't win. He can't win anything, and then he's gonna come on and talk with us. Okay. Yeah, I want to be live on the channel. All right. You want to be live on the channel now? All right, we'll put you on live on the channel right now.
All right, then I'm going to go ahead and tag out here. So,
all right, there,
I got to get work at 6 a.m. tomorrow. So,
all right,
we got you.
Stay in touch, Tim, just so we know you're doing okay.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah.
this weekend. Hopefully by Sunday I'll get a 2007 Indian Strat video out. I played a game tonight. I was thinking about playing a second one, but don't think it's going to happen.
I enjoyed watching your World Series.
What's the score, Dar?
Right team won again.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. But I was happy at least got to game 6. As soon as it 3-0, I'm like, oh, Nikes, don't do this to me. And then they had the 2 games, and then of course Tomlin took the mound, and disaster hit in game 6, and I still have not determined who the MVP was because I haven't done stats.
Okay.
But Chapman had 2 saves in the first 2 games, I think. So he's a front runner. And then the only stats I did get, Rizzo went batted 380 with 3 RBIs and 6 walks.
Wow.
So
any hit by pitches for him? Because that's something he gets.
No, just
really
6 walks.
Okay.
So that's good on base percentage. And then I think Javi Baez had 5 RBIs in 1 game. So I'll have to get that on the channel when I've just got so much running through this head here and so little time.
You, man. We've been around. Me and my wife been doing this, that, and the other thing, and mostly the other thing. And now we've got a big flea market going on, yard sale here. It's 2 weeks. Starts 2 weeks from this past Thursday, so it's 12 days from now.
What were your final thoughts on the Masters, Rob?
My final thoughts on the Masters were.
I'll let you guys discuss this.
All right, there, Tim. Have a good, my friend.
Have a good night.
The best player in the world won. The best player in the world won.
Yeah.
Absolutely won. This to me, I know people are going to laugh when I say this.
I heard that he told his wife or something like he was really nervous that Sunday. And
Sunday, he called her and said something about he was crying to her.
I don't know if I'm ready for this or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not ready for this or something. And she told him, she said, God has put you in a position to be ready for this. Buck up, buddy. Buck up and win. She said, God has put you in this position. You've got the shots in you. You've got the game in you. You're number 1 in the world for a reason. And he went out and played. He played his ass off, and he outplayed everybody.
Yeah, he missed a couple putts on that last hole, but I think, you're caught between wanting to finally relax and yet still keep focused on trying to nail that down. And I think it was just there was probably a little bit too much of the relaxation because he knew he had a lot of chances.
Yeah.
So
this is my opinion. My opinion, 7 viewers out there live right now watching as well as you, and my wife can hear me. This is the best golfer in the world since Tiger Woods has been number 1. That's the way I feel about it. Nobody else.
He's always in the top 15.
He's dominated.
Yeah.
4 out of 6 events. I mean, shit. Think about that. That's not placing in the top 10. You're going against 130 golfers every week. 130 of the top players.
2 or 3 years ago, Dustin Johnson was really on a tear, and then last year, John Rahm was really hot.
Dustin Johnson won 3 out of 8 events or something, but 4 out of 6, 3 in a row. I mean, I don't know anybody's ever done it other than Tiger Woods in this last 30 years. Mickelson had his up weeks and down weeks. Mickelson always played up to every time it was a major.
Yeah, Mickelson was one. He could miss a cut one week and then win a tournament and then miss a cut again.
Right. Bubba Watson, the same way. Bubba Watson, if the course matched his play, another lefty too. And he was one
Watson had a lot of nervous issues too.
Yeah, he had, and he's not the best putter in the world. And then John Rahm.
In fact, anxiety got the best of him so bad one time he didn't know if he could even continue to play.
Yeah, and that was the same way with Jason Day. Well, Jason Day's had that damn.
He's got vertigo.
Vertigo, real bad. Yeah. There's a lot of them out there that have a lot of issues and stuff. When is the next Grand Slam event? It's in May.
It's the PGA, isn't it?
I think it is the PGA Championship. Yeah.
It used to be the last event, and I think it's the second.
I think it's the PGA, and then Then later on, they're going to have a U.S. Open, and then they'll have a British. Oh, no,
Yeah.
actually, they have a British first, and then the U.S. Yeah. So I think
I
U.S.
thought
Open.
I thought the
British was last.
yeah,
It
what do
may
they call
be.
it, championship?
It
Yeah,
may
I thought
be.
the U.S. Open used to be number 2, and then it was
Yeah, and they like to play the U.S. Open in the
the
hottest of
Open
the year,
Championship,
hottest
and
part
then
of the year,
PGA.
June and July and shit like that. They like to play it when it's really hot, dry conditions where where the grass and greens don't look green.
They
They're
look
brown.
more brown and green.
Yeah, they really are. But they most time have true greens. They really do have them true where they really roll well, but not a lot of grass on them. But
Yeah, that's got to be tough hitting
Scheffler,
them for those wins that they get there.
Scheffler to me, and that's just me, man. I mean, a lot of people say, well, Scheffler ain't near as good as Mickelson. Not yet. Not yet. And he's a late bloomer, yes. I'll admit that. But look at his game now compared to Jordan Spieth. Look at what Jordan Spieth has done last. I mean, Rory McIlroy.
He had a great last day, didn't he?
Rory McIlroy. Guess how long it's been since he won a major.
What was he like? Was he a 66 or something on that last day?
Yeah, he played really well. Well. But guess how long it's been since he won a major?
Oh gosh, probably about 3 years. 4?
7 years. 7 years since Rory McIlroy.
Well, I mean, he's
always up. He's always up there.
Well, they always predict him to get back up and be a winner again because I think they just want to be right when he finally does. But it's just
he's not the best. To me, he's not the best.
game.
He's not the best golfer in Europe right now. I mean, Rahm's better. I'm not sure Fleetwood's not better, but McIlroy plays well sometimes in the big events. Alec Bohm is up to bat now. Is it 2-1?
Yeah, I've got him starting on a couple fantasy teams that Thursday.
Yeah, he's up, and he gets a hit.
Just a
And are we tied? Are we tied? 3-2 now, Phillies. 3-2 Phillies. 3-2 Phillies. Alec Bohm just came through for him right there. Wow. Alec Bohm. Phillies versus Rockies. It's not the Rockies right now. I'm sorry. Phillies versus Brewers. I'm sorry, Brewers fans. I am so sorry. It's actually 3-2 now. Phillies. They were down 2-1 just now. They're in the bottom of the 8th too, and Alec Bohm just got a hit for him. She's ready to watch him play now. Phillies versus Brewers. It's 3-2 now, and JT Real Muto's up to bat, I think. And another hit. Another
Philly hit, huh?
Another Philly hit.
Turn it on.
Johan Camargo. Johan Camargo.
He was a Brave last year?
He was not with the Braves last year. Camargo wasn't.
I thought he was. Was it San Diego then?
I think he got picked up in the off season. Camargo. I think. Kutch is leading off from the Brewers now. 4-2 now, Phillies. 4-2 Phillies. They've scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th here. They're busting this game wide open. Harper was told today, 7 days he is out of the lineup as far as fielding. He's going to have to depend on DHing, so he'll probably get a couple of days off this week. They have no.
Why is that?
Because
they don't want him to get hurt or what?
It's strained calf or something, I think. No, it's a shoulder. He's got a shoulder. Somebody else got a calf injury. Camargo was a Philly last year. Okay, Johan Camargo. Yeah, okay. Was a Philly last year. All right. 4-2 is the score right now. Phillies are 5-8. And they really, really have been playing bad. Suarez kept him in the game for 4 innings. That's all he pitched. Ranger Suarez. First inning, he went 26 pitches. And he then went to by 2 innings, he went 48. That's not really what you need. So they are strained shoulder, yeah. Camargo used to be a Brave. Okay, Camargo used to be a Brave. Yep, I wanted to tell everybody out there one final time. Send me an email, your first name, last name, and address. If you're not going to be on live with us, you're going to be live with us that night. You can't win. So, Michael, you got to decide. Do you want to be a winner, or you just want to be with us? We're not winners, but
you can win either way.
Yeah, that's right. It's a win either way. If you go live with us, it's awesome. Did you see the AA brawl between Portland and Binghamton? I did not.
Was that where the pitcher tackled the guy who hit the home run?
Did you catch that, Michael? Is that where the pitcher tackled the guy that hit
coming around third?
There
was some game where the pitcher darted out and tackled the guy that hit the home run.
Oh my Lord! Give him a Ray Lewis around third base?
He was around third, and he was about maybe a quarter of the way to home or third of the way.
Last night, it says Michael said. That's awesome. But yeah,
maybe he's talking about something else.
Your first name, your last name, your mailing address. I gotta have that. 1 through 10. I want the players that you think in order, the way they're going to get. No, that was in Weatherford College in Texas. So that was a college. Oh, okay, that's great. These college kids are learning quick, aren't they? Your first name, last name, address, 1 through 10, and I want a player beside each one that you think's going to get drafted. Okay. If you think there's going to be trades, change your draft order, but have them in draft order. Okay, 1 through 10. Once we clean a page out, we'll be like, okay, that's a winner. That'll be the person who gets first pick, second pick, and I'm going to have watch and stuff. Part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, however many pieces and parts I can make, and then whatever I don't give away that night. Okay. Segura is up now. So Gene Segura is up. So yeah, whatever if we don't give away everything that night, we'll give away some more stuff another night.
Or saw that second.
Yeah. So that's the end of the inning.
If you could mix and match the guys that do the TV coverage for golf, between CBS, NBC.
Who would I do?
Who would be your lead guy? Who would be your number 2 guy?
Man, I'll tell you, I actually like Mike Tirico. He's excellent. Mike Tirico is excellent. I like a guy that works in Masters though.
Jim Nance.
Nance. Yeah, both of those two guys. You could put them in a booth, and then maybe put somebody like a Jack Nicklaus up there with them. That can shoot the breeze with them and stuff.
So you don't like the lead guy that's on NBC? What's his name? He sounds a little like Jim Nance to me, but.
Oh, he's okay. What's that guy's name? I mean, he's all right. What the hell's his name? Somebody help me out. He's got kind of dark hair.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Lead analyst in golf on NBC is.
I like Faraday more than that. Trevor. What's it? Trevor
Immelman. Trevor Immelman.
Yeah.
You can get the current senior players. What is that guy's name? What is that guy's name that does it with it? See, I don't mind ESPN's coverage with the guy that used to play basketball for NC State. What the hell was his? what's his name? Shit.
Dan Hicks is the guy.
Dan Hicks is the one. It doesn't thrill me too much, but the kid. Well, he's not a kid now. He's a couple years older than I am. He played basketball. He played basketball at NC State. He was a big 3-point shooter, and now he's been with NBC for 30 years. What the hell's his name?
He does golf?
He does golf senior tour a lot of times. What the hell's his name? He was a point guard.
Skiles?
No. This kid didn't. I don't think he even played pro. Gannon, Terry Gannon.
Oh,
Terry Gannon. Yeah, he does excellent senior golf. Yeah,
Huh.
I'll show you a picture of Terry Gannon. He's really, really good. He's not bad at all. Yeah, he's not bad at all. Photo of Terry Gannon. That's him a few years ago. That's him a few years ago. And yeah, that's him working the golf telecast, I guess. Yeah. He's good. He's not bad at all. He's not very big. He can shoot the lights out 3-point contest. Also, big news out of Philadelphia today, or actually yesterday. Villanova head coach Jay Wright retires. Big news there. Big news. That's
Any talk about who's going to go there?
Who's going to be the new coach?
Yeah.
Fordham's coach. I don't forgot his name, but Fordham's head coach. They had already had it set up before he went.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it was pretty cool the way he left. He won with two national championships, the most ever at that school of Villanova. Rolly Massimino won one, but Jay Wright won 2. So, not even 60 years old yet, I don't think, and he's able to retire. More power to him. I saw Jay Wright coach at Hofstra. Yeah, Jay Wright was a hell of a coach. And that's the one of all the coaches out there. Think about this, folks. Of every coach out there, when is the one time we ever questioned motivation or, okay, he's cheating or he's doing this wrong or he's doing this wrong? His name never got brought up in his 15 years there. It never got mentioned. Never got mentioned. He was a hell of a coach. 3 major coaches in less than 2 weeks. Yep, you're right. But he was one that was spotless. And we just never heard anything bad about him. His players loved him. The guy, he came out always dressed to a T. He just was always neat and clean and just and lived his life that way, which was excellent. Roy Williams didn't coach this year though. Roy Williams didn't coach it. He didn't coach this year, Michael. They had a different coach, didn't they? Yeah, they had another coach. Yeah, they had the other kid coach. North Carolina had another coach this year. Wasn't Roy Williams this year. He retired last year. I am going to head out. Keith is eating, looks like French fries. You eating French fries, Keith?
No, they're those rolled up things where they're kind of like a corn thing, like a taco thing. What are they? Toquitos or something.
Oh, okay. So they're kind of like
some meat
kind of Spanish Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Are they good?
I like them just for something simple.
Yeah. Hubert Davis. Yeah, Hubert Davis was a coach this year. Thursday night, NFL draft. Keith White, myself will be there. Watch for Anthony. Watch my man Harris. My man Harris has been in touch with me. I'm going to be there, Rob. I'm going to be there. So Harris is going to be with all barrels blowing, boys. I'll be ready for his ass. Harris is going to be wide the hell open.
Yeah.
And I want everybody's.
Which is the way we want Harris.
Oh, exactly. That's the only way you want Harris. And Michael Peterson's going to join us too. We want wide open Mike too. That's what we want. And
The
then,
unfiltered Harris Jessa.
yes. And if we can get Matt Sharver, it would be great. It would be wonderful. You all have a great, great, great evening. Have your picks in to me by Wednesday night. If I get up Thursday morning and I start printing them, and then 5 minutes later, Rob, I want to join in. Too late. Get them in here. Have a great night. For Keith, for Rob, you all have a great, great night. God bless and be good,
Good night,
folks.
everybody.
Bye-bye.